Wow, that scared me. So I am back in my old hood, which is downtown LA. I'm walking down Broadway, which is a street that I used to walk down a lot when my baby was brand new, because I lived just over there in a building called the Higgins Building. And I'm going to be meeting one of my agents called Brandon Buhr, who specializes in lofts and who is just a damn fine chap, as I like to say. And we decided to meet at a place that I used to come at when I was a younger man, which was the market, Grand Central Market here in downtown LA, which I'm walking into right now, which is just a bustling hub of, well, every flavor you can imagine, of food and people. So I'm gonna have to try and find him somewhere. I've got no clue where he is. This place is packed. Whoop, sorry, darling. Wow, this place is mental. It's absolutely rammed. Maybe because it's Friday? Is there a Dodgers game? I don't think so. Look at the lines. Those tacos must be amazing. Okay, when in need of inspiration, one must always have coffee. How long has this been here?
Since 2012. They renovated in, I think, 2014, is it was? Hey, buddy, cheers.
You are the best. Thank you, my love. Sorted. Thank you, darling. So I'm going to try and find the fellas, and then we're going to jump into hanging out with Brandon. What's up, what's up, what's up? Manny in the house. Brandon in the house. Yeah, we're going to get rocking. I couldn't resist bringing my rig, dude.
Got it. Gotta constantly carry it.
I can't help it. And I love this new lens.
Yeah, nice. What is this, the 14?
10.
Oh man, you got that fisheye.
Super wide. I have with me super agent Mr. Brandon Buhr, who's been with PLG from the OG days. Yep. From, I think you were with us before we even had an office.
There was a nail salon.
But before that, Scott brought you in. Scott, who's Agent Zero over at PLG. He brought Brandon in, and I think we hadn't even found office space at that point. And Brandon has been with us through the birth of 2 children for him, the birth of 3 children for me, the birth of 3 offices, and we're still here.
Yep.
We figured we wanted to do like a backstage pass that's like this. We're 2 old mates hanging out, having lunch, and you're joining us for lunch. But more importantly, Brandon has taken great pride in kind of going after the more urban side of his business. We'll get into that a little bit later on, but Brandon's someone that when downtown wasn't cool and hip like it is now, he was still pounding the pavements and walking around. So what is it that keeps drawing you back to downtown? And why you were the one that suggested here? Tell me your thoughts.
Well, I think downtown is the most exciting area probably in the whole Los Angeles area. Reason being is that I moved out here in 2001.
Yeah.
And when I first moved out here, downtown was a place that nobody went. I got my start in real estate in 2004 and started on like the development side of things. Because downtown LA, there's a lot of jobs here, but as far as like the actual residential population, it was underpopulated. So what we've seen is now there's so much more development that's been going on. More people are coming in. There's so many more options for people that live down here.
So let's talk a little bit now about you. Okay. Naturally, we wouldn't be sitting here. Well, we might, but we are sitting together because we work together. But this is what Backstage Pass is. It allows to pull back the curtain a little bit on people who are really skilled agent. Brandon's a really skilled agent, otherwise he wouldn't be at PLG.
And again, I think that's one thing that's kind of cool about downtown real quick. I know we're talking about me, but as far as downtown, is that downtown kind of has that same kind of blend, that melting pot of like, wow, you can get one thing in the Arts District, you can get something in the Historic Quarter, you can get something in South Park, where it's the same kind of deal, like it's not just one flavor.
You and I are family guys.
Yeah.
We all like to dream big. Sometimes I dream a little bit too much. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see the business? Where do you see LA in 5 years and in 10 years?
It's a good question. As far as like for myself professionally, it's been really great. So I started the loft company with PLG Estates.
Yeah.
And it's really, really been growing quite a bit. I see taking it to the next level, you know. I see kind of running that partnership and growing the loft company within PLG Estates, bringing more people aboard and forming even a bigger team. Because I do see that there is a huge need where people love the aspect of urban living. And I think the loft company meets that parameter of a lot of people's perception of what they want life to be. And so I like to focus in on that. But PLG is very progressive, and I think working in tandem, I think it's really great. And you've been always very encouraging as far as, you know, building your brand and, you know, making a statement as far as, you know, what it's all about.
I'm a very big believer in entrepreneurialism, and I feel that business, you have your flavors, other agents have their flavors, and I think it just enhances the overall. I mean, it's like an ice cream shop. An ice cream shop would be really boring if all they served was vanilla. You know, the ice cream shop, which is an analogy for PLG, has your flavor, other people's flavor.
Yeah, and I've always felt like you guys have my back 100%. And I think that's one thing that I like about, you know, the loft company, urban living. A lot of people that I come across are of that entrepreneurial spirit. Loft living, a lot of people love the aspect of, you know, I want a space where I can be creative. I can also operate my business out of where I live. And you know, being an entrepreneur myself, along with you, I think that's something where I can relate and I can connect with people as far as what they're looking for. I feel like I'm kind of on a creative side of things.
Yeah.
That's kind of where the whole loft concept came from.
Marvelous. Well, if anybody out there is looking for architectural properties, loft properties, urban properties, Brandon is your man. We're going to put all the details somewhere around on this film. Couldn't be a nicer guy. So I want to thank you very much for being on. Oh, good catch. Good catch. That would have been bad. On this Backstage Pass.
Thanks a lot, Pete.
Thanks, mate. Awesome job. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hello.
You're one of the stores that I remember.
Yeah.
I used to live down here when I had my first child
Yeah.
over 10 years ago.
Oh my God.
I don't recognize any of the stores anymore.
No, this is the only one. My dad has been here since 1970.
Wow!
So that's,
You have the best mole in town.
Right. You got it.
All right, so tell everybody who you are so they can find out. What's the name of your shop?
That's Moles and Chiles Secos.
Okay.
That's the number one.
Number one. OG in the Central Market here. My little girl used to come and look at the beans.
Really? Oh, that's bonita. So now you have a good memories.
And now I got 3 children.
No, oh my God. That's a good. God bless you.
Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, mate. Is this the line for there? Why is it so good?
Don't know.
Very enough.
What do you mean why? It's just
Why is it so good? Why is everybody...
If they get the portions and the sizes and everything.
Is that what it is? Is it worth waiting for? All right. Thank you. I don't care how good a taco is. I don't know if I can wait that long. Future reference, next time I'm in downtown, I will be coming to Olio, whatever that means. So I want to say a big thanks to Brandon Buhr for being special guest this week on Backstage Pass with his very in-depth knowledge of everything urban. And we will be back again next week with something equally yummy. And until then, thank you very much for joining us. And this is Pete Lorimer signing out from the hub of downtown Los Angeles. Until next time, later. Woo! Shit! Wow, that scared me.